Why does it keep auto-cropping it down? One second, guys. If you're watching this post, please just skip about 5 minutes in. Is it even popping up? It is popping up. Okay. I don't know why my display capture just keeps not displaying the capture. It's full screen. So, let's just minimize that, I guess. And let's try it again. Not a great way to start the first stream, huh? Not a great way to start the first stream. So let's go to our OBS. If we make it bigger, will that capture more of the screen? It will, okay. So it will. We just need to drag it to the right a little bit more. And that should be fine. Alright, we could do that. So if you guys don't know how to use OBS, this is how you use it. A lot of problems. Just start dragging, shoot everywhere, and it'll fix your problem, I guess. Maybe I should have dragged it from the bottom right here. Let's go right about there. And let's do it. This should be fine. Let's check my phone. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, it's really enlarged. It's enlarged a little bit bigger than I expected. Ah, man. Oh, good gracious. Is this on the right, settings? No, maybe that's the problem. Let's make sure all that's loaded. I appreciate everyone that's watching this post we're live for waiting. Oh yeah, that looks like 10 times better. Alright. Did I just make everything worse for you guys? Whoop. Scale this back down. I think this might have fixed the problem. I think that was just with me being a complete loop-de-doop. If you're watching this post, I should be able to edit some of this out, but if I can't, I'm sorry. It's my first stream on the new channel, so I'm not trying to have problems. Can I hear myself? That's the question. First stream on the new channel, so I'm not trying to have problems. Can I hear myself? That's the question. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're going to actually start in a couple seconds. Alright, we'll copy that link. We'll go to our Discord. Hopefully the Discord doesn't open up on that side. And let me promote Lucas to a member, because he was waiting all day. Alright, let's actually get this. I'm sorry. Thanks for everyone that was appreciate the wait and the little struggle that we're having currently, but that should be all fixed about now. I'm going to actually move my chat over. Usually I don't have the chat up. And can I actually move my OBS to the other screen that I have? I don't know. Let's try. Okay, we'll actually go to the other screen without like completely crashing my thing before. All right, let's get into it. Let me hear my audio one test, and then we'll start. Alright, it doesn't sound too bad. But if it's too bad, just comment. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, guys? This is Claude from Chicago. Sorry about all those problems, and if you saw those problems, thanks for skipping ahead a little bit. Today we are playing Rome Total War. The original, because the original is the most played game that I had on Steam, which is 152 hours played. So this is kind of be like a Let's Play and / how-to series. We're going to start with the prologue. Oh no, that's a tutorial. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play. So we're going to do an empirical campaign. We're going to choose the House of Julii. And a Vice, we're going to keep that on low, I guess. Leave this on medium. Follow AI characters. No battle time limit. We want that on. Because I like to take my time sometimes on battles. I don't like being forced to do a huge battle in 20 minutes. And short campaign. Become the supreme ruler and control at least. Or is this what I have on? Hold 15 provinces and destroy and outlast the faction of Gauls. We'll just do the first one, because I don't know how popular this series is gonna be. Here is the gameplay, so I'll stop talking here.
Gods, I hate.
Oh, I guess I skipped it. I wanted to put the subtitles on so you guys could see it. So let me just redo that. So you guys could see the cutscene. Let's go into our options and let's go to video. Would that be under video, the subtitles? No, I could probably also put some widescreen if I wanted to, but we're not going to mess with that because we've already messed a couple things up. Turn the subtitles on and we'll start back up. We'll do the exact same thing. Empirical campaign. It's been a while since I played this game. Well, let's get it.
Gods, I hate Gauls. My grandfather hated them too, even before they put out his eyes. Did you think I'd be out here on the frontier without good reason? Yes, Rome needs a strong frontier. No, Rome doesn't need unwashed barbarians at her gates. So, that's why I'm here, the leader of the Julii, to bring Roman order to stinking Gauls. Revenge? That'd be good too. This war against the Gauls won't last long. And when it's done, I've got plans. This is all about power. Power in Rome. Going down that road means dealing with all my rivals. The Senate, the Greeks, those Carthaginian elephant riders, the Scipii and the Brutii families too. After all, the man who controls Rome rules the world. And one day, I will be emperor.
Man, that's the best thing that I love about the old campaign. This game came out in 2004, Rome Total War. Not the first game that they created. But I'm going to give you guys the best tutorial that I have that I can create. But I'm pretty good at this game, obviously, because I played 152 hours. And I played as the Scipii family, or I mean the Julii family, a long time. It is believed that Julius Caesar was a part of the Julii family, but this is before his time. Obviously, as you could tell, 270 years before Julius Caesar actually becomes emperor. No, 250 years before he becomes emperor. We have a task by the Senate that's currently in control. In 10 turns, you'll take the settlement. We gotta take Segesta, which is this one. It's held by rebels currently. And here are the there's our stats. So we have allies, which are all of these Rome, the Scipii family, as well as the Brutii family. And our enemies are the rebels currently. No one else in the world is a rebel. Oh, I forgot I don't use WASD to move around the map. So that's going to be kind of triggering, I guess you could say. Let's turn down my game sensitivity if I can. Oh, maybe I can't. That's probably how old this game is. There's no game sensitivity. But okay, so long story short, this is all the areas that we own is these little 2 red slots. One right here and one right here. Later this would become the Roman capital in real life. But we can do some city management. We can click on our city, and then we have an option to click on this. This is construction. We can construct whatever we want, but to go through it one time with everybody for now. We'll go through it a couple times. A wooden wall, stables, practice range, trader, farmer, roads, and shrines to Circe's, Venice, and Jupiter. They all have their special effects and stuff like that. You guys can pause the video, read it, or I can give you some stuff. Pretty much wooden walls let you last longer in a siege. Stables will let you get equites and war dogs. Usually don't use war dogs, they're just a waste of money and time. Venetes, these will give you guys some javelins, guys. They're the youngest troops. They're about 16 to 18 years old. We have the trader, so we can get a population growth and increase tradable goods, which probably you might want to get. A farm improves food and production. Roads, you can move people around faster. And then your shrines. Usually I end up going with the Jupiter shrine just overall because it's happiness and law. The other ones are just happiness, and this one is population growth and a little bit of happiness. Kind of depends how you want to play. Here's the tax systems. Little, just simple, just low. I think it goes down to none. No, it goes low to very high. Obviously, you can tell by looking at that. We're just going to leave it on normal. But there's very in-depth things, but this is squalor. You don't want that high. If you have that high, it's going to be a problem. People are going to start fighting back. There'll be riots in the streets. Buildings will get damaged. And troops might flee or switch sides or die, or the rebels might spawn. You don't want that high. Right now they're fine. There's a bunch of troops in here telling them to stay good. There's law in place as well as governor's influence, which is our current leader, Lucas Julius. Age 31. He will die eventually. So we're going to need an heir. We can get an heir later. But we currently have... I'm not going to go through the armies that we do have in the town. We've got a couple Hastati there. We have a... Oh, here's actually our faction leader. Flavius Julius. He has 2 Hastati groups, a Triarii, and a archer unit. We will march them down to this place in a second. Segesta. And here is his son. I think we can take a look at the family tree, if I'm correct. No, you can. It's very nice to look at the family tree, especially at the beginning of the campaign. Just to see who comes alive. We can't rename anyone, so I'm sorry. Yeah, here's the leader. His wife is also 48, or she's actually a year older than him. He has 3 sons, and then they all have kids. And these kids will produce and have children of their own. Sometimes they won't, but usually if they don't have children on their own, usually just march them straight into battle. Not sure if they can remarry or not. Can't remember exactly, but we'll get a little bit more into that. But you don't want, let's say this guy didn't have any kids, you still don't want him to die, because if he dies in the battlefield, he won't be able to produce any more offspring, and if you don't do that, you pretty much messed up with the whole game at that point. If you have no remaining family members, it'll be very hard for you to come back, because you can't really get generals or senators. We also have up here diplomacy, finance, and factions, influences, and stuff like that. Currently, we have 2 regions controlled, 0 won battles, 0 lost. Our control is to hold 15 provinces or outlast the faction of the Gauls. Or we could just kill them and automatically win, I'm pretty sure. So, that's probably what we're going to do. And then there is Senate policy, Senate missions, and Senate floor. Currently, we are all equal in the Senate. We could obviously have more influence by having more children, or getting our law up to have more power. There is a little bit of the people, majority of it is just currently us. That's where you could control all that kind of stuff, and then you could show your faction ranking, which we don't have any stats right now because no one's doing anything. But I'll show you where the Gaul faction is. The Gaul faction controls from here to here, which is modern day Germany is right about this area. And then I think France is here, and then they might own a little bit of the Spain down here, which is held by the Spaniards. This is a pretty realistic game overall, but we're going to actually take our smaller army, Vibius Julius, and we're going to march him down there. He's 2 Estati units and 1 Venetes. By the way, if the Venetes do die, the general is on a horse cavalry unit. The Venetes do die. Currently, I don't think we have anywhere to recruit more. So we're sieging a thing, but they don't have any walls. So we can just go right in and battle. We can auto-resolve this and win, or lose, which I don't like to auto-resolve, especially on stream or YouTube. But we're going to do a battle, because obviously this should be an easy dub. We're going to skip the general talk that's about to happen. Usually on the big battles, I will let the general talk.
Do not fear these rebel slaves. Units, await my orders.
Oh, I guess you literally can't use WASD. Well, I had to set that up, and obviously with all the problems earlier. But okay, here is our battle formation. We could set anywhere up in this red triangle down here, which I think our best bet would probably be to set up on the mountain, but they're going to stay inside their little hill over here. Do I have a limited movement? I do. Okay, that's within the settings that we could change real quick, because that's going to be kind of hard to not play as. Video settings? No. Game settings? Restricted cam. Yeah, let's turn that off. We have unlimited time, so we don't have to really worry. But usually with the standard Roman formation right now, it just ended. The Republic's still going, so there's the voting system. But eventually you can get to the part where you can be an emperor and you don't need the law. But we are going to fight in the traditional stance. I always do that no matter what, because it seems to be the best within the game. Take our Venetes, line them up over here. It's kind of hard. I like using the WASD. Is there anything that would make me move forward? Oh, the arrows will actually make me move forward. Okay, that's how old this game is. We also will take our Hastati, line them up behind them in a 3 deep column, as well as our general, which we'll set up in the back. We don't want him to die, so we'll send him in last if we have to, or withdraw from the battle and lose. I would rather lose than lose a blood. Our Venetes right here are the our boys that will throw the spears or javelins, and then here is our Stati. They also are prepared with javelins. They have 2 of them. I'm pretty sure maybe 3 in this game. In real life they had 2. Let's get into the battle formation. I will send these guys forward to this area. And if we press down on the middle mouse button, you can also see the enemy army moving. They are rebels, so this should be pretty a straightforward battle. And obviously it's the first one. So let's just speed this up a little bit. So how does your guys' day been going? I hope it's been going good. Yeah, here are these guys. They're not even in any sort of formation. They're just circles. Yeah, they're just running circle formation. Usually when you come across troops like that, it's very easy. Oh yeah, I didn't explain what these troops can do. The music is very epic as well. So let me know if my music's too loud or not. But yeah, I think it might be a little bit too loud. I'm just looking at the levels right here. We'll turn the audio down a little bit. Just turn our main down, like, to like 80, 81, I guess, technically. But there is a couple formations. I didn't explain them, but let's take a minute and pause it. Pause the battle. Right here, like this. If it looks like this, they're in tight formation. They look like this, they're in loose formation. You want your javelins in loose formation so they don't get hit by arrows, because they're mostly going to go against people shooting arrows or throwing spears. You want your hastati, these are your core troops right here. You want them in a tight formation because they are your bulk troops. And then you have your cavalry in the back. This is fire at will. If that's red, it's fire at will. This is guard mode, which you will have the troops stay positions no matter what's going on. They won't automatically flee. This is skirmisher units, so they'll throw the arrows, run back, and then they'll continue doing that throughout. We'll line up our skirmishers right here, our javelins or our venetes, and they will be in position to take some attack on the these rebels. So there's 120 rebels in each squadron. I thought they said there was more. I'm kind of scared. I don't want anybody to come out from the back. We'll speed it up a little bit until these guys get in formation. And now that they're in formation, we can have them unleash their missiles. They should march in a straightforward fashion. Some of them, obviously, you could tell are... As you could tell that they were running out of formation. These guys are going to try to march forward. And these guys should start running backwards. Nope, they are not running backwards. Please run away. Please run away. Please run away. Alright, see. Now, that is the problem. When they have this white flag, they are wavering. And we completely lost 80 troops right there. Moved them up too early without any support. That was my fault. These guys are going to unleash their javelins right here. Hopefully. Their pila is what it's technically called. These pilas will be able... In real life, they would break the shields and... They would break the shields and the soldiers would die. It was also armor penetrating. So... So people could... What's it called? They would die. I don't know how to explain it from there. Down here by the blue bar, that's how many more missiles and stuff they have left. But I think we're going to win this battle, so I'm just going to leave this on time 3.
This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
If that's ever low, your missile troops won't have any ammo left, which is not good. We're just going to throw them in there.
Gods be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
So now all we got to do is just hold this flag. We did actually lose a lot of troops. Lost more troops than I thought.
The gods God's people. This
I
is
did.
a heroic
Oh, maybe we
victory
didn't.
worthy of Roman arms.
Oh no, we did. We only have 100, and we lost about 100 troops, a little bit more. They only have 2 remaining. We'll continue, but we completed the mission, so all we gotta do is hold this territory for 1 turn, and then we could leave it if we wanted to. But now that we claim Segesta, the settlement has fallen to your army. Victory is yours, and the fate of the settlement lies in your hands. So we can occupy the settlement and give 50 denarii, and their how would you say it? Their morale. What would you call it? I think it would tell you. People won't be upset with you if you just take it. Some will, but not too much. If you enslave the population, a lot of people will be upset, but you get a little bit more money. And if you kill everyone, you lose your entire population, and you get the most amount of money. So it kind of depends on what you're doing. I'm just gonna occupy the settlement because usually the settlement never rebels against you. I'm gonna march up our guy right here, and I'm gonna construct a fort. I don't really want to waste the money. I guess I'm gonna construct a fort anyways. We're gonna construct a fort there, so we can get some protection. Right here is a guy I didn't explain. This is a spy. We're gonna send a spy over here and look into the city. We also have a diplomat. So maybe we won't send the spy. Let's see if the Gauls will attempt to negotiate with us. But before we go any further, we're going to actually start building some stuff. We're going to build the roads because this is going to be our main path to fight the Gaul army. So we're going to need some roads in place. Here we're going to build a governor's house so they can have government in this new area, Segesta. And down here, we are also going to... What kind of troops can we recruit? Just basic ones. We're going to throw in a recruiting center here to build a hastati. Down here, we can only train 1 troop per turn, and I am looking forward to recruiting... we'll recruit 4 set of troops, so we pretty much spent half of our money. I'm going to take our... It's not really smart to, but I'm going to take our 2 hastati units out of this city and move them up to this fort. The people here might get upset, and we're going to end the turn. The Gauls actually want trade rights, which is actually surprising, so I'll accept that. Wait, what? Oh, they want to trade with us, not the other way around. Wait, what? I want map information too. I'll give you my map information if you give me your map information. And then he asks for 1,600 denarii, and I say no. And I'll make a new diplomacy. We'll cancel. Oh no, I don't want those. I don't want those. So we'll just cancel that. That was my fault. I didn't really read that. So our next, we have 10 turns to take Pleventa right here. So that's where we were going anyways. One of these guys did recruit, so we could send them up here. Give some reinforcements. Down here, this governor's building has finished. We can only recruit peasants, which are pretty much like the rebels. Probably our best bet would be to... This takes one turn. We probably need roads, but I'm just gonna go right in them, try to get that other building built. The other building is a thing so we could recruit these guys. What are they called? Town Watch are a little bit better than peasants, but they're not much better. Our diplomat, he's went back. Oh, he's given us. What greetings? What do you wish to offer us today? Give me some of your map information, please. I'll give you my map information. No, I'm not giving you that money, bro. Oh, yeah, and there's stuff that pops up along the side. I didn't read that. Entered reports. We're making money, so that's good. We're only making about $1,000 each turn. Our troop has been recruited, as well as war has been declared against the Greek city-states and one of our allies down here. These guys. Oh, well, they're attacking them, so let them do their thing. We'll send a spy into Slovenia, and they have not that many troops there. One of these buildings should be almost done. No, they're not. We'll actually send out now these. If you see these little army stars right here, that means they have been battle hardened. Our troops. So you kind of want to get those up. If they're freshly recruited, they won't get one of those stars unless you have a barracks. We'll send up actually. What kind of troops do I have in here? Okay, so we'll send up 70 of the men into this thing. We'll press enter. So enter pretty much does a 6-month jump. And you will go into the future. Now, here is a screen that I haven't seen for a very long time. As in a very long time. I've seen it 1,000 times, but you'll get these things. Now, I haven't really found a great way to look at these, but they are asking if you would like this. You would like to make a husband pick this guy. Would you like allow him to marry your daughter or granddaughter, whatever you want to think about it? But he has a 3+ general status. He doesn't. He's 31. Betrothed Faba. Let's see how old she is. Can I minimize this? I can't remember. Yeah, I can. Let's see the family tree. Faba. Which one's Faba? I think it's her. Maybe I read it wrong. Well, she's 14, so should I allow that to happen? He's not really a great suitor. He's only has a command, so I can't do that. These guys are. We're gonna take these guys, and we're gonna take the entire army, and we're going to march them across the river into enemy territory, and move them up. We probably might get attacked. We left our thing. Okay, this guy's a little bit. Well, he actually went down. But public loyalty. Loyalty is admired mostly by other players or by others. Increase 100% cost to bribe. He's more closer to our age, so we'll give him. He can come into our thing. And does any of these places not have a person? But now he's a part of our family, so he should be a part of our family tree if we take a look. Whatever this guy's name is, yes. So now they could have started, or they could almost have kids in a couple more years. But he can produce more kids. That's obviously the whole point of this. Now I would like to add him to this army to help strengthen it and give him some morale points for army. Because his command's only 2 right now. We're going to take the remaining of our stati and try to reinforce our emperor, actually, as soon as possible. We're going to attack a neutral faction, which is the Gauls. But we're going to need some things, because these people have, as you can tell, fences. And each turn we can make a certain amount of rams. We'll maintain a siege, so we can starve them out or fight them in there. They most likely will fight at 0 or 1 remaining turns to go, and they'll be weak. But fighting them on the battlefield is sometimes difficult because they won't want to die. So we'll make sure that everything's going. Is there anything else over here? End turn report. I think we're making money, right? Yes, we are. We got a marriage thing. Okay. And then war. That's what we just unlocked. Okay. Let's construct some stuff. So over here, we can now recruit Hastati and other stuff. I think I'm probably just going to throw in some cavalry. Some stable, so we can actually get some cavalry in here. This is our main city, so I'm gonna also create cavalry, and down here is kind of like our throwaway city. We'll build some walls and then roads after that, so people can be fine. We probably can recruit some more soldiers because some are going to die on the battlefield within this turn. We'll recruit 2 down here, and we'll recruit 3 down here so 1 guy can stay. We'll end the turn. We're doing good on money, and they want to force a battle right now. I was not able to retrieve my reinforcements. It'll be a tough battle if I do accept this. If I withdraw, I think it counts as a defeat. But we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight this. We could have backed up, but they could have moved their reinforcements up with them, and they could have reinforced with those other troops remaining back there. And this is where we'll listen to the general.
Romans, countrymen, today is a day for brave deeds. Today is a proud day to be Roman. The Gauls fool themselves and think they are our equals or better. I think they had the stench of death about. The first move in this particular game is theirs, I think. There are a few more of them than there are of us, but so what? Yet, for all that, one of you is worth more than any number of them. Skills, valor, and honor still count for something in war. We may be able to hide men in the woods nearby. With luck, that would be a surprise for our foes. Those people have never met us on a field of battle. After today, they will flee at the sound of our approach. Now I say, this far and no further. Here we make a stand. You all know my worth and what I have done before. Of the foes who attacked me in the past, few ever got to boast of their success. And remember this above all.
That's not really
Roman
encouraging.
gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed.
That's the best thing about Rome Total War. The new games don't have it. The general, like, little hype beforehand. Which is kind of disappointing. They are attacking us. We have no cavalry, but we have a little troop. We have a little bit of difference of troops. We have our Estati right here. We can march them back a little bit. They're hidden in the trees here. We have another flame option down here because our archers can shoot flaming arrows. They're not really accurate, so we're not going to use them. We are going to put them in loose formation and line them up here. And, oh, maybe that was the reason why they weren't able to disengage the Venetes last time. We have a Triarii. These are our most elite troops. They don't have... Why can't they zoom in? They don't have swords. They have spears. So that should be a little bit easier to kill troops. We'll put them in the back just like in real life. It would be the Venetes, the Hestati, and then the Principes, and then the Triarii. We don't have any Principes here, but that's fine. We have our Emperor, and I'm going to... We can't hide the Emperor, but I'll put him more to our left. And let's start the battle. The reinforcements...
The enemy have brought up more men.
Their reinforcements are over here. We could attempt to crush these guys beforehand, but we're hiding in the woods. That'd probably be our best bets. I don't know if these are cataphracts. I don't think you can get cataphracts that early, but it looks like it. Oh no, they're not. Are they? No, they're not, thank God. So they're all the way over there, but they'll be coming. There's only 2 units. And let's take a look at our enemy's army. They are actually made of better people, so they have some warbands, which are spears. They have some slingers in the... Or no, these are their Venetes, the skirmishers. And then they have their general unit. And then on their left flank, they have a cavalry. So we're already at a disadvantage. Our Hestati, our Hestati's Pila, which is their javelins, are 6-foot spears with the capability of killing them. It was 4 feet of wood and then 2 feet of solid steel or iron, and it was very thin, and except for the point, which was really sharp. And they would break on impact, so you couldn't just pick them up and throw them back. Hey, what's up, Airjet? What's going on? This is the new channel. Thanks for coming out to watching the stream, even if you can't watch the whole time. You downloaded this game some time ago, but never had a chance. Yeah, this is the first one. This isn't the second one. The second one I can run, but I love the first one, and this is the most I've ever played on this game at 152 hours. City Skylines is going to get passed up this Saturday on Chicago Center Gaming, and that'll be the last stream I do on there. So, but we're hiding in the woods right now, Airjet. Our archers are taking some shots at the... I'm not sure who they're taking shots at. I think they're taking they're taking shots at this warband right here. We're at a big disadvantage as well. I don't think you've seen, but we're down by 200 men in this battle because I didn't recruit enough, and I also couldn't get my reinforcements up here in time. I think that was more of the main problem. They don't know where our Hastati is, which is our main infantry force, but they're hiding right here. This is where the little tree icon down here. So they should be fine. They're getting a little close for my liking. We're going to run back our... We're gonna run back our archers so they don't die. We're gonna set them on their flaming arrows at this point. This will ruin their morale a little bit once they get a little bit closer. The barbarians are doing their... Yeah, dude, you should definitely download it, my guy. It's a fun game. This is... they did their war cry, so they are going to have a little bit more of a morale boost. Where is their cavalry? I lost straight at their cavalry. Oh, there's cavalry right here. Okay. They still can't see our troops. I don't want our Hastati to all use their Pila right now. They still can't see them, apparently, because our guys are still hiding down here. Now they do see them. We're going to take these guys, and we're going to put them as fire at will. So they're throwing their Pila right here. These were their skirmishers, too. We're going to stop having them fire at will. We'll have them save one Pila if they can. One unit already used... Oh, they used them all. We did successfully rout. Yeah, dude, I think the next Total War stream will be on Thursday, so you can see it. But go to bed, my guy. Go to bed. I'll see you soon, my guy. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget this Saturday on Chicago Center Gaming with the last stream that I do on there with City Skylines. So I hope to see you at 12 o'clock my time. But they're forcing up right now. We're going to take all of our troops, except for our archers, and we're going to have them hold their ground. We're currently... Their reinforcements are almost here as well. Here are their cataphracts, or their horses. We're going to... Yeah, bro, I'll see you next time. We're going to take our... Hastati, run them up, and try to have them throw their Pila at these horses. The Pila will do a ton of damage to the horses and kill them. We're getting outflanked on the left flank, but they did break a hole in the middle. Oh, they have an extra unit of cavalry. I think that's because they're general. We'll run these guys up down the middle. We'll take these two units over here, throw them in the back. No, stop. Don't use your Pila over there. Use your Pila over here. They're pushing up. Our flank is getting destroyed over here, as well as our general's about to get attacked. We're running to our general over here on our left flank. Not in a great position. We're going to take our archers and focus them on our left flank. Take our Triarii as also move them to our right. Our Hastati are currently fighting a lot more people down here.
So the spirit of his army is broken too.
Oh, we got the enemy general. We didn't kill him, but we'll have our general actually hunt down their general. Or it's our emperor. But those units are flanking. We'll take our remaining guys, our forces, and move them to the right. Get our archers in position. Oh man, I think we done oofed. We done oofed. Our emperor ran up too far, my guy. We'll have these guys, have our Emperor come around the back. Oh, we might take some friendly fire. No, we successfully broken that unit. We're going to run our general actually back into position. Move our remaining troops up the side on their left flank, our left flank. Our general's about to get attacked again. We'll send our troops over here to try to reinforce. Move our archers up a little bit as well. Our right flank is currently holding very well, better than I expected. They finally broke that unit.
In flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
And we did destroy a majority of these guys. We'll have them set up in a central line formation. I don't want them to get tired. Currently, they're winded. They want to force another fight on our left, which will set up a thing right here. We'll set up another line. They do have some remaining cavalry, which we'll have our archers focus on. We don't have any more Pila, so we're going to... Oh, these guys are coming up. We don't have them on fire at will. We do have remaining Pila. Hopefully they didn't use it. Oh man, they definitely exploited. We're gonna run our Emperor in. We did hit that unit over there. It looks like these guys just kind of fell in. I didn't make that trap exactly, but they ran into it. We have some remaining troops here, some Triarii, and the battle's ended. Thank God, because that was not a good setup. I'll just we'll continue it. We'll try to run down and kill as many troops as we can. And see what happens. If we can kill more of them while they're running away, that would be great. These guys never actually engaged over here, it looks like, those troops. We're not going to be able to get them. There's a couple of guys running around, but if we kill them now, they won't be able to return the next battle. Our general says they're exhausted. Everyone counts. It is kind of ruthless. But I think we did it. Oh no, there's actually a whole nother unit over here. Let's finish them. There's like a whole unit over here. I'm sorry I can't really control as much as I thought I could. I'll try to figure out, you know, another time the WASD.
Be amazed at such a victory.
So we ran down a couple. So they only have about like 145 people left. A little bit less, a little bit more. Not good on the mass, but we didn't lose that many. We did lose some, but we lost about 100 again in that battle. That was really poorly designed by me, but we did win. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Now I'm 2 for 0. Nobody's keeping track, but now we can throw our reinforcements to our person, so we should be 100 times better at this point. What is everything? Something's building everywhere we do. Okay, good. We do have more reinforcements that we could run up, but we're not going to run them up solo units. That's how they get completely crushed. We're not making any money at all at this point. Oh, we are. We're making $200. This town is making us lose a ton of money for some random reason. Maybe it's because there's not actually people. Did we get another family member as well? Maybe this guy grew up. Is this a new guy? I wasn't paying attention. Coming of age, yes. Okay. Amanianus Julius. So how old is he? We can click on him. Oh, this is him. Okay. So he's 16. He has a little bit of command. And some other things. I don't want to give him a command yet. There is a 4-star general over here, which is by himself. Do we have any cavalry? We could take our general and we could probably one-on-one our boy here.
Engage the enemy.
Clear defeat. Okay, well, that was stupid.
No more moves, sir.
That was stupid. And let's save this now. Still 2-for-0 for that that thing. I don't know if anybody's gonna call me out for that. Live stream. Okay.
Sir.
If we attack him, he'll just retreat. And then if we attack him with our general again, we'll also lose again. I'm going to actually do something a little risky, I guess. We'll leave the town watch. We'll move our new child up. He's 16, was it? Move him up to the edge. If this guy tries to come through, we can pinch him from the back and get him. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yes, okay, he actually ambushed us. That's even better. So we're actually gonna fight this battle because it is a 4-star general. I think he only has Cav. But if we're lucky enough, one of these javelins. Hopefully one of our javelins can destroy him. It says he ambushed, so I don't know if he's just going to come out and withdraw, because he knows he's outnumbered. But he did force this battle. He did try to ambush me. We're going to leave on ×3. We don't want to run them. That's how they get tired out and play very bad. Even though that it says we're ambushed. That he's not attacking, that's kind of strange. We'll leave our general on our left flank. We'll just start reporting to that as our left flank. Stage right. We'll move these guys up into position. They have their javelin, their pila, and hopefully their pila can destroy this unit here. Well, it's going to destroy it for sure, but the question is it going to hit the general? So our troops are lined up. Let's take a perspective from the general standpoint. I think the general is this guy with the sword. So all you guys got to do is hit him, please. Our Pila was completely ineffective, it looks like. Halt! Halt, halt, halt. Hold positions. Use your Pila again. We're not going to fight these guys by running in there. Use your Pila. Okay, well, they all only healed one person. And they're running away. I'm not running our new child in there. But good thing they didn't really fight because our Pila was very ineffective. Yeah, we only got one guy. Literally only got one guy out of 3. What's it? How much people were there?
Move completed, sir.
But down here, now that these guys are blue, we can recruit mercenaries. I don't know if we should or not. We can only get 1 mercenary unit. Upkeep costs 200. How much does upkeep cost? It costs about 30 bucks more. 30 gold more, technically. We could. This will give us an extra, how many men? 120. How much are in here? 80. So we're pretty much doubling our, not doubling it, like 1 or 3-4ing it. We'll add the mercenaries in, and we will not reinforce, but we'll attack this Gaul army over on our left. That might...
Can't do it, sir.
How do I cancel again? I don't want them to fight anymore. Okay, well, I guess they will fight. We could do some construction. Okay, beautiful. So let's add in some trading outputs to get some cash in here. So we don't have any. And down here we'll do the same. And then we'll speed it up. They have another... Oh, they have... It's probably the same general trying to come back. Oh, yeah. Also, when we're under siege, their town cannot build anything or rebuild. We can't build anything, can't rebuild or recruit. And our agent has been found within the town, so we probably should try to save him because I'm not trying to recruit one. If we attack this guy, they might retreat and just... Oh, they didn't retreat.
Attack! Besieging settlements, sir.
But we'll actually start our siege battle here.
General, attack!
We'll assault. We have like a clear victory. It looks like it. We'll take this off of AI because the AI, when they fight, they just completely rush in, which could be good within this situation. But on some situations, you really got to control your men. But I took it off, so we will be controlling them. We're not going to listen to this talk because I think it should be a clear victory. Could be wrong. But with along this, there is AI in these guard towers that will damage our rams, and we have 2 rams here. I want a ram to go here and another ram to go here, so we'll move one over. We will give this side ram 2 supporting units, so that makes it 3 there. We'll make this middle one 3. Make the middle one 6. On this right flank, we'll show the young guy. No, on the left flank, the young guy can fight, and then the emperor can fight on the right flank. We'll start the battle.
Your reinforcements have arrived.
And we'll throw in our rams in. Completely forgot that we had the troops on the left side. I thought they were behind us for some reason. So we're going to have to march these guys completely around, or we can open the gates for them. Most likely not going to be able to open the gates for them, because we're going to have to take the flag for that. And by the time that happens, we're not going to need them at that point. But we will try to reinforce us from the back. I could have started a ram over there too. Their reinforcements is also coming in. But our rams should be getting close to the wall. Don't know if they're taking damage. No, I think they're just out of range of taking damage.
Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must batter a way through.
It takes longer to batter down the walls than go through the door. But I'd rather go through the walls than go through the door. Our troops are also very far behind. Didn't really realize that's now. We'll move them up a little bit. We'll move our archers up as well.
Roman military engineering triumphs once more. The walls are down. Order your men on to victory.
I don't know if these guys are going to bite and come out. I hope they don't. Oh yeah, we didn't actually move our archers. I forgot about that. These guys are getting attacked. Oh, okay. We'll take these guys and move them inside of the walls. We don't have testudo formation either. We'll move these guys into the wall. And then over here, we will move these guys over here. We want them to stay on the side, that's why we're doing that. But once we get into the wall, they should stop shooting at us. let's run these guys into position so they can actually start shooting their arrows. They'll push them back a little bit. Take our remaining troops. We'll do a all in one kind of hand, and we'll run them up the middle. But we can block off this pathway down here with our troops. And we can run these guys in actually here too. I don't know why they're not they're still keep shooting, but we're not gonna move our general in. It's a fact. But I think they can only shoot forward. Are other reinforcements here? They are. Great. We'll take these guys and we'll march them to here. We'll take our other 16-year-old and put them in the back. And these guys will come up this hole in a second. These guys are all in position. Beautiful. These guys are up here doing stuff. Oh, they're other archers. They're still trained on attacking somebody. Take them off of skirmishing mode and actually skirmish them back physically by our hand. If they did it by themselves, they would die. Once these guys get kind of close to the middle, we'll run them forward. We don't want them running across the battlefield and ruining our battle. We'll run these guys forward. We'll take these remaining troops and line them up in a big line here. We'll actually take these guys and line them up sideways down here because these guys are coming in. We'll take our archers and remove them behind them. And this is the position you won't want loose formation. We'll take our remaining troops here and line them up next to these guys. And here come some soldiers right here. They routed completely. Stop. Stop. I forgot what the hotkey is for stop. That's why you gotta throw your guys on
It is possible to set
defend mode, because they won't run out of position. These reinforcements are coming in to attack, so I'm not sure where they're trying to go. We'll move these remaining guys forward and line them up in this position and march our archers behind them. These guys will be our remaining side force to defend against these enemies. We'll move them forward. These Gauls. These guys should be in position. And they're fighting the general right now, and I think they're getting whooped on.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave.
We're just going to send these troops on our right flank over here. The enemy general just died, I think.
Great gods be
Oh no,
praised.
I told you guys to go over here.
The
I thought
enemy general is
you guys to get
Fear
on the
makes
right
a
flank.
home in our
I
enemy's hearts.
thought I did that. I did that so they can attack from the side. We'll send these guys over here. Try to go around. We'll send these troops down here to try to stop these guys from coming in completely now at this point. These guys are the only ones that are kind of listening. Run them around the back and then have them attack from the back and should be able to crush them pretty easily. I think we lost a lot of men because everybody didn't want to listen. Now we gotta do is hold this flag for a couple minutes. As long as these guys don't walk off of it. Yeah, those guys are running around. I don't know why. We do have our general unit out there as well as a support unit, it looks like. That I didn't move up. Oh no, we actually have 3 generals out there. Okay, that's actually a big oof. But they should be able to protect each other if these guys attempt to get over to them. And if they do start to disband too, I don't know if they'll start to disband if they know that they're going to lose the battle. I don't want to risk it either because our these archers could kill our generals. Okay, they are deciding to. We'll finish this battle up real quick. We'll run these guys to the right flank so they can't escape. We killed that commander or whoever that was. These guys should be in position to crush these remaining few fellows left. And I think that was a complete annihilation of their army. With this time, we lost about 76 men we did lose. Sadly, more than I anticipated. Well, we did capture them and we did win. Right now, they're pretty happy, and we're making a lot of income, so we'll just occupy that settlement. And we'll take these guys and run them inside. Now that we have captured the city, we're going to have to repair the wall. So we're going to have to do that. And... oh, we don't actually have the money to repair. That was the reason. Okay. But we won, so that's all that matters, right? So we're ready to turn. So yeah, I never explained the loading screen. This is pretty much people doing stuff around the world. We're not going to be really too worried on Greece, but they're showing us anyways. We are getting attacked down here. I don't remember how many people I do have remaining. I did make a wall. We do have a mission from the Senate to blockade this city down here, which we could do, but I don't think we're going to actually do that Senate mission because it's completely out of the way, because I think our only ships are up here. Yeah, our only ship is up here, 2 of them. And by the time they get down there, we could probably get down there in time, but I don't want to be fighting our right flank. The Gauls are to our left. Well, we do have 2 units here as well, but I'm pretty sure we can't construct anything. Well, it says is I can construct them, but I don't think it's actually constructing them. Do I have a force over here that could apply reinforcements? Somehow we got a Triarii. I'm not sure how we got that, but I'm not gonna complain. We're gonna send actually 3 units of reinforcements over here. And let's see if they'll fight. No, they won't fight. But we could start building some sort of stuff now. We can recruit some cavalry, which will recruit 2 units from each city. As well as we will create the... These people are public orders getting a little bit low at 110%. We want that at 100% all the time, or we'll start having problems. I'm not going to build something there, but we could build this statue of Jupiter here and get this one up. Well, we're doing the same thing, aren't we? Let's undo it there, and let's add one here. The statue of Jupiter. We're very low on money, but we did get a dub, so it was kind of worth it. Now at this point, we do have a little bit more money we can play with, but I kind of want a barracks somewhere. So this will be our main place we can upgrade people. So we'll add a blacksmith shop, and after 3 turns, we can be able to. Repair our troops, upgrade them, give them more of these little things. I forgot what they're called, but that tells you their skill level. We'll actually take our general and a Hastata unit and our Vinites, reinforce this army, kind of risky. Try to fight this guy, force a battle here, which we will be able to do. And let's just auto-resolve that. We caught that dub, but we didn't kill the general. Of course we didn't.
Prepare to ambush. Imperator.
Oh, we'll send our governor back. We don't want them doing stupid stuff without us. And we'll move those guys up on our left. We'll take the young guy. We'll leave the Emperor there because I think the Emperor is 52. Yeah, he'll die at around 68 years old. Or 60 years old. We'll take the 2 generals. And we will take, not all of our troops, but we will leave behind a 55 unit, a 69 unit, a 64 unit, and a 66 unit. And we'll march them forward to capture this city. Just in case. Oh, we can't actually recruit. Oh, yeah, we do have horse units, I forgot. Or our equites. We'll put them together. Our equites. Make them a bigger force and try to reinforce our army over here. These guys are going to reinforce to this area, which will be their last stronghold that the Gauls will have in Upper Italy. We do have 2 options here. We can, it's obviously it's trying to make us go around, but I'm not going to go around. We're going to fight this. But we're going to reinforce our unit over here with our horses. And we will force their hand into fighting. We'll build a couple rams. We'll build as many rams as we can. I don't know if we're going to use them all, but we'll build them just in case. We'll force their hand here and try to beat down their reinforcements. We'll auto-resolve that, because I'm not going to do a skirmish battle. It's a little bit of a waste of time. With the generals, that's the only way we can recruit these mercenaries. I'm not going to recruit any more horses because we're doing a siege battle, so horses are very useless in these kind of situations. They are useful, but not as useful as you would assume they would be. Let's see exactly what it is. 1 upgrade for light weapons and heavy weapons. Okay. These people are fine, but they are seeming to have problems with what? There's not enough people watching them, it seems like. How many, or not enough police? Here we'll throw in 1 more. How much is the difference between this is, well, it does cost a lot more. We'll throw in 1 of these, 1 more watch guy down here. And we'll construct a marketplace within this one, and down here we will construct. Oh, the tax rate is very high. I didn't know I had it on there, but we'll leave it on very high, I guess. Kind of need the money at this point. We'll build the temple of. Oh, they're building that. The barracks, or the bronze shop, or whatever you want to call it. Do we have our spy? Yes, we do have a spy. I don't think he's gonna be able to get into the city. We'll leave him across this mountain, just in case. These guys are waiting for an ambush. And we are deciding to fight here. We're going to need some siege equipment of our own on this side. I don't know if those reinforcements are going to decide to fight us from the back. But we'll end our turn like this and continue going on. There's a lot of stuff going on in Europe, more than what we're doing. We're having more focused, big main battles with troops. The problem there could be
Awaiting your command.
There could be a problem. I'm gonna ask one of these diplomats to tell me where all their shit is.
Without delay. Moves depleted, sir.
We'll wait another turn for these guys to make some more siege equipment. They have 4 turns to do something before they starve to death, but I think they're gonna come out and fight anyways. Well, this is a beautiful, perfect time to. Ooh, that's a big oof. Okay. Oh, we got pinched in the back. I didn't even expect that to happen. I don't want to withdraw. I just want to throw my troops back there. I don't want to. Oh, clear defeat. Okay, I guess we did fight. I did not mean for that to happen. We're gonna reload that because I did not mean to do that. I thought we were gonna withdraw. So sorry, not really cheating, but it's kind of cheating now, I guess. Let's click on these guys and
Engage the enemy!
lift the siege.
Onward!
Why are they wanting to go around that whole mountain? Not sure. Hey, but that's what's happening. We're going to end the stream today at the end of this siege. We'll actually fight this one. I think we have enough troops now to actually fight. The other one was too small to fight without, because our other troops wouldn't have come to reinforce us.
Today we fight against monks.
But we have a ton of cavalry this time, but they have the trees. So that could be a problem. There is a small hill on this side. Don't know if they're about to pop out of this area. I know there's one unit in front of us. And there's the city, so somebody should come over here. But to give us our best advantage, we'll put our cavalry on the right flank. And we'll take our Hastati units and our mercenary. We'll actually take our whole Hastati that have a lot of numbers. The numbers do matter. And we'll put our weaker units in the back and our mercenaries. Usually our mercenaries would be in the right flank. We'll put them on the left flank, though. We'll move one fresh unit in the back. That's how the Romans did it with a Queen Cook's formation. We don't have that. We're not going to do that today. But a Queen Cook's formation would allow our troops to move easily between each other for huge scale invasions or battles. Put these guys in loose formation, which I guess that was their default. And we'll put in our Triarii in the back for another set of reinforcements, which a Triarii would normally... There's a guy coming from this way, and a guy coming actually right down there. Where's the other guy? The other guy's in front of us. But we don't have any movements. There's not too much movement on our side, because our cavalry ain't gonna are gonna have a great fight. We'll actually take another fresh unit of troops and line... I don't want to line them up. Which is the guy that I grabbed? Oh, this guy. Let's ungrab him. And line them up behind our archers. We'll take our reinforcement troops, and we will put them behind them. And then we'll put our generals in the back. I think these guys are going to wait for a central sort of form to happen. Yeah, their cavalry aren't going to be able to move as well. Let's take an assessment of this battle. He's not waiting for their reinforcements to come back. Their reinforcements are attacking, but the main force isn't that attacked us. They're doing their war cry. They're giving themselves a morale boost. We can't really prevent that. The morale boost will stop once they actually start losing. When it says losing, once they're in battle, it'll tell you losing or not. We do want our men to hold their formation as well. Let's take our skirmishers off of skirmisher mode, or archers, run them back, because this is getting a little too close for me to have them in position. We don't really have a huge area to withdraw from. We'll actually take... I don't want to do a one-on-one with our forces. I kind of want to have one side as an anvil kind of thing. It's called a hammered anvil because the troops would come down on your cavalry coming from the back and hit them like an anvil and crush them. Usually these troops would be very huge morale lost if they got hit from the back. We'll take our horses and run them up on the right flank and try to attack their horse unit. That just completely broke these guys over here. We'll put these guys on fire at will. We'll withdraw our... Oh, we actually ran them from the battlefield. Okay. We'll take these guys and hit them from their back. If I had a lot more room, I could maneuver our troops a little bit better. We'll run these guys, our horses, out. We don't want them to take too much damage like this. Like our one unit has already lost half of their troops. We are getting outflanked on our left side. But our mercenaries are in position to hold that left side, hopefully. We'll take our reinforcement troops, which I don't like to move too much, but where it looks like that general might come around the side. We're getting pushed up on the side. I completely forgot here that that was going to happen. Run these guys in a position that might break their morale. We'll take these guys and run them on the left now. And that should get them in position. I'm going to try to throw in a Pila over here on their side to try to kill that horse unit. We'll reinforce this line here in a second because those guys are going to run over. We can crush that other side. We're going to take our horses and run them over here and attack that.
Praised. The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
I think this one's the general unit, I hope. We're going to have our cavalry continue to fight on there. We're going to take the rest of our troops, and except for a general, and fight this last remaining foe. Just have them run and gun. These guys are holding up very well. Maybe this one's the Enter General.
A skilled warrior has...
We need them to kill the general. Alright, we did it. Now we can just run down the remaining troops, just like in real life. And once they ran them down, there would be less for the next battle.
Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours.
I know I didn't really get close-up shots, but we're going to have a ton of battles. We lost about 80 men this time, so we have slowly been improving, but we completely obliterated one army and knocked one other one down by 3/5 of their army, which is great. So we have now less of a fight. The Germania wants trade rights, which I would love to accept, but I still want map information. Oh, man, I'm not trying to give anybody money. Let me just remove the trade rights or the map information. I will just give them trade rights. That's fine with me. But we will reinforce this unit over here if we can. They have 3 turns till they have to surrender, or they'll starve to death. Let's take a look at this city. They are getting a little bit low because there's squalor. So this city, I guess, will make them some sewers so their feces doesn't have to go into the street. We can retrain these troops down here and give them a skill bonus. We're not going to retrain our general, because if we do that, then he's gonna die eventually, but I don't think we're gonna ever merge him out. I think he's just gonna be a governor. We'll actually recruit one more Equites, and they will automatically start with that other Chivalron. This guy came to age as well. He's 17 years old. He could join the battles up here, but right now I think we're actually over. We have too many, which is a good thing. Too many people. They only had one child, which he just became of age. These people still haven't had children, and they've been married for, what, about 5 years now? They need to have children soon. These people can. They need to have children as well. He needs to find a wife, too. Let's get some sort of upgrades as well. Let's build a market here, so we'll get some more money coming in that way. And down here, we will build a farm as well. I think that'll give us a little bit of money. Oh, food. That's what it does. Food, obviously. Gives us a little food bonus. And we'll send our diplomat was still going up on the right flank of the map, the right side. I'm going to try to go around and get some map information for you guys so you can actually see what's going on. We are, thankfully, our teammates are actually discovering the map for us. It's not really a big deal, who discovers the map or not. Well, we could do a lot more diplomacy and try to make the Gauls give up their territory or give some of their territory back so we can do more stuff. I usually don't give up territory unless it is making me a straight loss. Some territories you just cannot hold the cities and it just completely destroy your bank. Sometimes you just can't unless you have a great governor. And the only way to have a great governor is, you know, obviously having children and then sending him across the map to get to that place. Usually the best way is by boat. There's not too many fights on the water. You can't see the water fights, so those would have to be auto resolved. Blockade the Thurman port, which is still asking us to do, but I don't want to fight a war on our right side. They are losing, it looks like.
Awaiting your command. I shall speak with them.
I want map information. And if you give me map information, I'll give you my map information too. You know what? No, I just want your map information. I'll stop fighting. We won't stop the war. And the fighting? Yeah, you're a joke. Okay. Okay, buddy, just wanted to give you an offer. Okay, these guys are now in position to reinforce. And we can fight this. I think we're just going to maintain the siege.
Settlement under siege, sir.
Is there any more mercenary troops we can get? Yes. Can we retire them? Cannot disband troops while laying siege. Okay. Because we can pick up these guys. These guys are going to be retired soon. Let's just retire them now. Can I retire them now?
Forward, Imperator. Sir.
Can I retire these guys? Yes, we can. It's been a pleasure serving with you. You guys can go home. You don't have to fight anymore. We'll leave these guys because there's 29. We could have used those guys just in case there is a battle that I might be disappointed. But there was only 17 guys. That's going to save us a little bit of money in the bank. Not too much. You can't restore the amount of troops in a unit in this game. So that's why we got it. We got a lot of discipline. And a term report. How much are we making money? We're making about $2,000 a term. Somebody got married, so this guy, the child, just got married, thankfully. Okay. And one more turn for that siege to fight. I kind of hope that there's a battle so I can end it after that. Because if there is not a battle, then it's just going to kind of end sadly and flat. Oh, I guess it does. How is it looking? It looks happy, so we'll just occupy it. We're not going to do any of the slaving or the other stuff. But to give us a little cliffhanger, right here, there is a army that is coming to fight us. So we're going to have to try to do something to stop that. We do have a big force here. It'd be probably an evenly matched battle. Let's, can we run our spy up there? No, we won't be able to see it until next turn. Next time. This Thursday, I think I will be streaming this game at 10 a.m. So please come out to watch it on Claude from Chicago. And the final episode and final stream on Chicago Centered Gaming, the channel, which I assume most of you guys came from, will be this Saturday at 12 noon. If anything changes, you can join the Discord, which there is a link on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream today. We'll see you guys next time. And sorry about the little bugs earlier as well. Didn't mean for that to happen. But thank you for watching. Peace.